And now it's time for Kelly's Country Junction. With your host, Kelly Lee James. And your co-host, Dwayne Bowman. Also starring Rodney Lay. With country artist Kathy Lynn and comedian Frank Howell. Also starring Alicia Anderson and Vernon Sandusky. And the Country Junction Band, Barry Wynn and South Winds. And the cast of Kelly's Country Junction. And tonight's special guest, Rodney Lay Jr.
Hey, boys, you know what I'm going to do when I grow up?
What?
I'm going to be a fireman.
A fireman?
Yes. I can drive that big red fire truck.
Well, that would be a lot of fun. Listen, we could probably start a fire if you want to go put one out.
Does your mama let you play with matches?
My mama doesn't know everything I do.
Can you light the match? Try it again, man. Try the match again. There we go. Yay! We got fire.
Hello, everybody. I'm sitting here with Miss Amy Carver. Her and I are going to do a song that we've recorded and put on CD, and it's called Storms Never Last. I'm going to sing it for you tonight. Let's watch it. Storms never last, do they, baby? When times all pass with the wind, your hand in mine, still the thunder, and you make the sun wanna shine. God knows our search was always true, and the storm brewing now won't be our last. Storms never last, do they, baby? When times all pass with the wind, yeah. Storms never last, do they, baby? When times all pass with the wind, your hand in mine, still the thunder, and you make the sun wanna shine.
Hey, Hazel, are
I heard you got a job at the orange juice factory.
No, they fired me.
Oh, what happened?
They squeezed me out.
You mean you got canned?
Yeah, I couldn't concentrate.
Rodney Lay Jr. You're our guest for tonight. I'm Homer Hatfield.
Well, Homer, nice to meet you, buddy.
Good to meet you. Listen, Kelly asked me to come up here and introduce you tonight. He's out of town.
All right.
I didn't see you last year. You was here at the show.
And had a lot of fun last year.
And he said you did great. Yeah, we was out of town. Joanne, my wife, and I was out doing a fishing trip.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're going to do a gospel song called, what is it?
He's Been My Rock for Ages.
And you wrote it.
And I wrote this, yes.
Oh, I'm looking forward to hearing it. Kelly's down to Nashville, and my wife, Joanne, don't like me doing this.
Homer, what are you doing?
I'm introducing Rodney Lay Jr. Kelly asked me to.
No, Kelly did not ask you to do that. You just took it upon yourself. This is really getting out of hand. This is getting embarrassing.
Partner, I'm sorry you got caught.
Go sit down.
Me too.
I'm really sorry about this, but Homer, he's just a perfect example that you're never too old to learn something stupid.
He's been my rock for ages. He's my solid ground. He's been my rock for ages. There's no greater strength around. Back in Sunday school, I learned the golden rule and a thing or two about his power. He's a shelter for me from my enemies. The Lord is my strong tower. He's been my rock for ages. He's my solid ground. He's been my rock for ages. There's no greater strength around. Take it, boys. He's been my rock for ages. He's my solid ground. He's been my rock for ages. There's no greater strength around. When the clouds roll in and life's storms begin, I seek refuge in His Word. I just say a prayer that I cast my cares, 'cause I know my prayer's been heard. He's been my rock for ages. He's my solid ground. He's been my rock for ages. There's no greater strength around. No, there's no greater strength around.
Wish we had a newspaper. I'd like to read it. Oh, Paul, you can't read. Well, I know I can't, but I can look at the pictures.
Oh, I'm ready for that soup. I'll tell you, I'm hungry.
Did you dress yourself?
Of course I dress myself. You don't never help me.
That's stupid.
Well, I don't look stupid, and I like the way I dress. Where's that soup?
Hey, it's Homer and Joanne. Here's your soup.
Hey.
Oh, that looks good.
Here you go.
Ribby May, it's the best soup in town.
I know.
There's a fly in my soup.
Sure is. Hey, Joe, come here. Tell him about it.
What's this fly doing in my soup?
Looks like the backstroke to me.
That's a good one, Joe. Like the backstroke. He won't eat much. What you told me always.
Hey, look over there. There's the Sad family. They've come in here to eat.
Oh, Lord, I hope not. Them people just run me nuts. Oh, but look over there. Joe's got something to do. I knew he was going to do that. Yeah, I knew he was getting that put in there. Oh, it's Sad family. I don't like them people. They're nuts.
Well, look over there. Grandpa Sad looks like he's really upset about something. I don't really know what he's upset about.
Well, he's married to that old woman, for one thing. I still think that what Joe's doing over on that wall is the best part yet. I just love that. Yeah, I love it. Oh.
Something wrong with your soup?
Nope. Doggone you, Joey.
And now, here's our friends, Confederate Railroad.
Well, I was raised in a sophisticated kind of style. Yeah, my taste in music and women drove my folks half wild. Mom and Dad had a plan for me. It was debutantes and symphonies. But I like my music, I like my women wild. Yeah, and I like my women just a little on the trashy side. When they wear their clothes too tight and their hair is dyed. Too much lipstick and too much rouge gets me excited, easy feeling confused. And I like my women just a little on the trashy side. Should have seen the looks on the faces of my dad and mom. But when I showed up at the door with a lady for the senior prom, I said I'm parting her son, but she ain't no kid. Batch of cocktail waitress in a Dolly Parton wig. I said, I know it, Dad, ain't she cool? That's how I did. Yeah, and I like a woman just a little on the trashy side. When they wear their clothes too tight, their hair is dyed. Too much lipstick and too much rouge. It's me excited, he's feeling confused. I like a woman just a little on the trashy side. Like a sweet Lord, like a with a heart of gold. Yeah, and I like it brassy. I like brazen and bold. Well, they said opposites attract. Well, honey, I just don't agree. I want a woman just as tacky as me. Yeah, I like the women just a little on the trashy side. Yeah, and I like my women just a little on the trashy side. When they wear their clothes too tight, their hair is dyed.
Too much lipstick and too much rouge. It makes athletes feeling confused. I like the women just a little on the trashy side. Yeah, I like the women and I like them on the trashy side.
Hey, y'all, I got a little story for you tonight. Years ago, when I was 18, and that's been years ago, I got this letter in the mail, and it was from the Tulsa Opera. And I thought to myself, the Tulsa Opera, I bet them old boys can flat do some good music. So I got all dressed up. They sent me a ticket. I'll never forget it. And I said, I'm going to go down there to that Tulsa Opera and listen to them. Because I knew Rodney and Vernon Sandusky and all them old boys that probably played down there. And so I loaded up my truck that Saturday night and went down there and drove up in the parking lot. And everybody was dressed up in suits, ties. And I thought, man, they really dress up to listen to their country music. I had a cowboy hat on and blue jeans and just an old cowboy shirt, boots, and I walked in there and handed the lady my ticket, and she looks me up and down. I thought, man, these people are snooty. And I go in there, and I sit down, and this big old curtain up there, and I'm sitting there waiting, and finally the curtain opened, and I thought, I didn't know who was going to be there. I could just only imagine, maybe Hank Thompson or one of them good old boys from Oklahoma. This guy come out with a beard like that, and I thought, not real sure who he is. He had a tie on and a suit, and he started singing. And I don't know what he started singing. And I thought, man, what in the world's going on with this? And the lady next to me was crying. And I thought, Lord, this keeps up, I'm going to cry myself. And then it finally, on my lightning fast mind, I thought, this ain't no opera. This is the opera. True story. That's a redneck going to the opera.
Sir, would you step out of the truck, please?
Nope. I'm drunk. You better get in. I'm going to try to introduce you again, but listen. If you see Joanna coming, holler, buddy.
Sure will.
Folks, here tonight.
Huck, it's Joanne.
Okay.
Folks, here tonight, Rodney Lay Jr. Homer?
Hey, that reminds me of a song.
I drew a mustache on your picture, threw your ring away. Well, I'd have wrote you a letter, but I couldn't spell. That's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say. When I found out you'd been untrue, not a minute did I delay. Well, I'd have wrote you a letter, but I couldn't spell. That's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say. I even went to where we used to go, outside of town. Found the tree where we carved our names, and I chopped the dang thing down. I burnt the tie you gave me. I never did like it much anyway. Well, I'd have wrote you a letter, but I couldn't spell. That's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say. Take it, boys. I'm gonna do everything I can to get even with you. Started today when I wrote your name in 34 telephone booths. I burnt the tie you gave me. I never did like it much anyway. Well, I'd have wrote you a letter, but I couldn't spell. That's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say, you dirty, rotten, rackle, frickle, fatten, schnitten, snatten.
It's time for your K-Week Evening News. And now here's your Channel 2 anchorman, Bill McCurdy.
Good evening, folks. This is Bill McCurdy with you on the 6 o'clock K-Week Weather Report and News. In tonight's top story, our own Ace Climbing-Hire has been arrested.
What?
Yeah, he's been arrested.
Oh, no.
Apparently, he was fishing over at the Country Junction Lake, and the game warden came up and asked to see his license. Well, he hollered, "Look, it's Bigfoot." And when the game warden turned and looked around, it wasn't Bigfoot, it was just Big Joe. The game warden turned back around, and they got in an argument, and he said, "Where is those fish?" And apparently Ace had thrown them back. As they argued, Ace got mad like he does. And he says to that game boy, he said, "Looky here, I'm just the daddy-o to slap that badge off your chest and then smile off your face."
Oh, you can't do that.
No.
Remember that time we got arrested over there?
Oh, hey, now, wait a minute. We'll talk about that another time. I'll talk about that on TV and the weather news report. Also, in tonight's news, local farmer and expert tees checker player, cousin Kenny Gordon, said that the cattle will be getting the square bales of hay instead of the round bale. It seems that the round bales are just not giving them a square meal. Now, with tonight's market, is our very own, my twin brother, Elmer McCurdy. Elmer?
There won't be any market tonight. We can't find it. We've lost it somewhere.
Lost the market?
We've lost the market somewhere.
Well, it's got to be in there somewhere.
The market is sunk till we find it.
Yeah, no market tonight, folks, but maybe here in a little while we'll market you. Right now, we're going to go over and have the weather from on Miss Amy Sue. Amy?
Hi, I'm Amy Sue with tonight's weather. It's going to be really stormy tonight with lots of lightning, so it's very dangerous and you need to be careful. Because last time when there was a lightning storm, it struck my washer. Then I had to go to the laundry man. Well, The washer at the laundromat said, "Remove all clothes when the buzzer goes off." Did you know you can get arrested for that? And that's the weather. Back to you, Bill.
Thank you, Amy. Still no market?
Still no market.
Okay. Well, we've got time to go on down to Sports Ed. Our very own roving reporter, Jared Mumbleton, is down at the racetrack, and he's got a report on the local race tonight. Jared, what's going on out there?
Back to you, Bill.
Thank you, Jared Mumbleton. He's my sister's kid. What are you going to do? You know, this is my twin brother. He's my sister's kid. That's my sister. Well, folks, this has been tonight's news at K-Wheat Weather Report. Till tomorrow night, this is Bill McCurdy, Elmer McCurdy, and Sue McCurdy saying good night.
Thank you, Ooey's Chicken.
Oh, tonight's news has been brought to you by Ooey Barbecue Chicken. Oh, doggone, man.
Ooey.
I'll tell you, that's wonderful. Hey, cousin Dud, little Dud, what's the big problem?
Doc, you ate too many cookies.
Yeah, and I feel plumb crummy.
Thank you for joining us at Kelly's Country Junction. See you next week.